Okay, it's another morning, and I did decide that this is going to be more guitar channel, although Negotiating with Jesus, I like to talk about the meaning crisis and whatever, and the Paul Vanderklay this little circle, TLC world. But as I go, it seems like this might be, since this is a major focus of mine, might be a better thing to do to get any kind of attention, any kind of success on YouTube, whatever. And there's a ton of channels. I don't recommend this one. This is the average player's graveyard. This is where you die lonely and in despair. So the key of C. And we're doing the pentatonic scale. So the key of C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So on a piano, the white keys, you're skipping over the black keys. Black keys are sharps and flats. You're going to play all the white keys. And that means, oops, I fall into the pentatonic too easy. I don't do regular scales, I'm doing pentatonic. So when you do a regular scale, you're skipping some notes. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So you can see B and C right next to each other. That would be two white keys with no black key in between if you're on a piano. There would be a black key here. So you would jump a fret, which represents a black key. This is a scale. Whole step, whole step. Whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. Hold it. C, D, E, F. Whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. That is a major scale. So, caged. Every morning, I decided, I love morning. I decided I'm going to do every day what I want to do, not just on the weekends. I'm going to get a practice where every day I do the things I want in my life. I love the morning, so I get up super early. I get up at around 4 or 4:30 a.m. Now, I'm a divorced man, so I have this freedom, which is a burden because I don't have a partner. It's a burden, but I get to do what I want, and you turn into this man cave thing, whatever. But I have children, so a single parent, and that is my focus. I'd rather focus on my children, but I also do the things that I want to make my life fulfilling. So I get up early. If I had a wife in bed here, I would have to get up early and go somewhere in a distant room and quietly do my practice, which I would do. I am kind of committed to. So I'm practicing the caged system, but I'm also practicing my songs. Up in the mountains. So I also am going to do songs, so we'll do that in these videos at some point. I'll play my songs. I'll also write some songs because I think the average player can die lonely, but satisfied that you know the mystery of music. If you become average, what would I want? There's a song that is in my head and I would have to figure out the chords. It'd be an E. Let it ride. Yeah, Bachman Turner Overdrive. So what I'm saying is the average player can die happy knowing the secret of music. So one of the secrets is you have to learn some things. You don't get to make it up, because all the radio, all the songs that you love, use a system that if you make a new one, you're going to have to convince the whole world to like it. If you get into this one and figure it out, you're doing what all the great songs that you love, you're doing the same thing. So you learn that the black keys are sharps and flats, and the white keys are what they call natural. So you learn what is that scale. You learn how to play, how to get your fingers to cooperate. You learn a few chords. You got to learn the C, D, and G. I'm practicing the pentatonic scale. I'm going to show you one of my other practices. So I do the pentatonic scale, the cage system, which is C's all the way up. The key of C, shaped like a C chord. The key of C, a C chord shaped like an A. A C chord shaped like a G. A C chord shaped like an E. A C chord shaped like a D. Cage, C-A-G-E-D. C, A, G, E, D. They're all C's. And then I play these scales. Pentatonic. Then I play them in the next position. Next position. I do that every morning. I want to get the habit that my fingers know how to play chords and how to play scales. Pentatonic scale, I think it's important to learn. You start learning where the notes are, then all of a sudden you don't turn into Eric Clapton. You turn into an average player who can kind of fumble his way around. But all of a sudden you're doing what Eric Clapton devotes 6 hours a day to learning, you can do in 45 minutes a day. If you want to be Eric Clapton, then you better start practicing 6 hours a day. I'm going to get you to the average player's graveyard where you can die average and happy. So this next exercise I'm going to show you is I not only do the pentatonic scale, then I also do the pentatonic scale on the single string. I want to know where these notes are. So I do my little practices. So it's going to be the scales in one position, scales, but I also want to start thinking about doing a little work every day, going up and down the strings. If I make a mistake, I live with it. So the 5 notes, they go up and down strings. They go up and down strings this way. They go up and down strings this way. I want to know the pentatonic scale. I'm just going to try and practice each string a little bit every day, so that every day as I do this, You can practice only on the weekends or only once a month. But if you do it every day, that I think is the key to becoming average. You've got to do this every day. So play your guitar every day. You'll become a happy average player. Play your guitar every day for 4 hours with some focus, developing some skills, because practice is a skill, and you'll become a superior player. Do nothing but play your guitar, and you'll become a top tier player. But I want you to be average, and average players can write songs. Up in the mountains, where you won't walk alone by the bank of the river, there's a lonely soul. So we'll do songs another time. Today it's pentatonic on each string going up and down. I'm going to get back to my practice. I still have to do the whole thing. And then I'm going to play my songs, and then I'm going to move on with my day. I did my exercise, my reading. Now I'm doing my guitar player, my little prayer. And we're moving on. This is going up. Thanks for watching. It is Negotiating with Jesus. Boom.